Hello, everyone. My name is Mamdouh Wahba. I am from Egypt. And I'm grateful for Chandra Moli and Jamila Rabai for asking me to discuss with you the issue of sexually transmitted infections. As we all know, anyone can get infected with one of the sexually transmitted infection if having sexual contact with an infected person. This infected person will look quite normal and quite healthy, but still he or she can be infected. The cafeteria of sexually transmitted infections has many options. There are almost 30 types of sexually transmitted infection. Some of them are caused by bacteria, parasites, or virus. Sexually transmitted infection caused by viruses cause death. Others cause chronic illness and disability and reproductive health misconsequences like infertility and ectopic pregnancy. Every day, there are 1 million new infections in the world from sexually transmitted infection. If we move to our region, the MENA region, or the East Mediterranean region, we cannot really estimate the right number for many reasons. Personally, I don't really take it seriously about any figure which is published about this incidence, because as you know, collecting data about this sensitive issue can be difficult and is not always correct. The region is traditionally a conservative region where premarital or extramarital sex is not tolerated by almost all the society. However, it happens and it is increasing. And we have to face this fact and take actions, otherwise our young people would be endangered. Being conservative can be an opportunity and can create challenges to providing young people with reproductive health knowledge and services. And this exactly what happens with sexually transmitted infection. Many of our young people do not know much about sexually transmitted infection. Some of them do not know all about sexually transmitted infection. how to prevent themselves, how to protect themselves, and how to suspect that they are infected and where to go to find treatment. Being a taboo issue, they always hide the fact, and the disease becomes a chronic issue and produces a lot of complications. So, in relation to sexually transmitted infection as an issue in the MENA region, I can see that we have to work on several areas. First, we have to make sure and to know how far these infections are spread among the population and among our young people in particular. In some countries, there are no means of diagnosis many of these sexual transmitted infections. And this is a catastrophe. In many countries, these infections are not notifiable, and therefore we cannot have a national surveillance of the right figures about this infection. Young people do not always get information about sexually transmitted infections either in school, by parents, or the media. Therefore, whenever premarital sex happens, it is almost unsafe, unprotected, beside being unwanted. So our young people have the right to know, to learn what causes sexual transmitted infection and all about the whole issue so that they can be able and can make the right decisions to protect themselves from being affected whenever having sexual contact, which is happening, and we have to confess or to accept the fact that this happens. Thirdly or fourthly, services should be provided for our young people to get counseling, services, treatment, and preventive measures about the sexually transmitted infection through youth-friendly clinics, school health, or whatever else outlet to be available. It is a problem. It is one of the major challenges to our adolescent health, and we should all work from top of the pyramid down to the bottom of the pyramid to prevent or to guard our young people from being endangered of these sexually transmitted infection. Thank you so much.